So there you go. Go buy your USA fireworks, a bunch of beer. There it is. Live it up. Go kill other people. She's not going to listen to me. See, she made the agreement when she walked over to Satan and ate that forbidden fruit and shared it with you. That agreement went back a long time ago with Adam and Eve. She decided to become evil and betray others, just like Judas Iscariot. Now, let me ask you something, lady. Does that make you feel better? That's what I want to know. Does that make you feel better? All the abortionists, another psycho in a white truck, all the people that support abortion, they're going straight to hell right with you, lady. Why do I act this way? Because if I acted nice and I sat there and got on my knees and I prayed to Jesus every day and read the Bible, do you think that my wife and my children would come back to me? No, they wouldn't. It doesn't matter if I go to church every Sunday and pray every single day of my life and beg Jesus Christ. If I get on my knees and I beg Jesus Christ, please let me have my family again. Please let me have my family again. Do you think that Jesus Christ is going to give me my children back? No, because we shop, we live, we work, and we golf, and we stay, right? There's no answer to it. I have prayed. And you know what? There's no answer. Here is the final thing to wrap it up about the redneck in the white truck. Do you know why he didn't get out of his truck to defend you, woman, who you now belong to me? But do you know why he didn't? Because he's afraid of me. And so are you. Behind me is Marco's Pizza, and according to Linda, they suck. And do you know why, woman, that you're afraid of me? You're afraid of me because I look like this. And your driver, little boy that's driving you around, he looks like a piece of crap. Right? And do you know why I look the way that I look? It's because God loves me, and you know that. And it makes you mad because you made an agreement with the devil to hurt someone like me today, didn't you? Well, because of Jesus, it didn't work out on your side. And now we have the 4th of July coming up. Your special holiday that goes for liberty, right? Well, guess what? Stop making sense. It's probably some Jew bitch or something. Some Jewish lady, it's all. Oi! Who cares? Plenty of fish in the sea, right? See, a real godly woman stays by their man no matter what. I like what Denzel Washington says about how you can't, in the end, when you go to your grave, you can't take a U-Haul with you, you know? There's not a U-Haul behind a hearse kind of thing. I like that statement. So Bruce Springsteen is our most talented songwriter of this century. Probably more talented than John Lennon. But he did do one. I did everything in a cup holder. I'm dropping this off for somebody. No, it's gonna have to be in a bag and a cup holder. So Bruce Springsteen is actually one of our most talented. This is brilliant disguise. You can't really see it through the SoundCloud, but he's obviously, Bruce Springsteen made probably the biggest point that any musician of all time about holding your ground and writing your music. Let me tell you something. So I flip out, on other band members sometimes. So I flip out on other vloggers, and yeah, it's wrong, and I honk my horn. Look at this guy on this thing. But you know what? So what? Some people have Tourette's, some people don't. I'm not really saying that I have that, but some people do things a certain way, you know, and some people do some, you know, I mean, everybody has their own way of approaching life, you know. I don't personally hate these people because I don't really know them, you know. You don't ever really know a vlogger. This house is really cool though, right here. It's freaking beautiful, man. Looks like a vampire lives in that house. It's just unbelievable that that's actually a house right on the side of the road. It's a beautiful house. But what I'm trying to say is that, I mean, come on, guys, you know. You got this vlogger that needs help. You know, he wants to see his kids again. Is it really going to hurt you, or is it going to hurt me if you show me some love? And you can just say my name in my show. You know, Linda needs help and rehabilitation. I want to see my family again. I want to see my kids again. We need the support. If you ignore us, then you're, in a way, kind of killing us. You know, stop it. Another good band is U2, right? Probably one of the best singers of all time is Bono, other than Eddie Vedder. But, you know, I mean, I got to drop this off right here. That's what I'm trying to say. Ignore people in a way you kind of kill them, you know? So don't ignore them. Don't let the guy that's crying out, don't just let him cry out on the battlefield alone, you know? He'll curse your name. If you leave him there by himself, he'll curse your name. I have no idea how I'm gonna get through this. All right. Oh, there. I see. I did leave something open for me. Oh, this is really cool too. I guess I just left the gate open. I don't know. They'll help. Some way or another. I mean, if you were in my situation, you might do the same thing. Or you might just sit there and take it. People will get kind of tired of it. They get tired of the shame. So they cry out, you know. They do it in some way so people will listen. If you're in pain, that's what you do. You cry out. And then sometimes the pain goes away in some cases. So the squeaky wheel gets the oil, as they say, in a lot of cases. Hey, listen, that guy got some oil. So that's what their house looks like from the side. You can imagine that. They got a little food delivery from Food for Friends. Pretty crazy. Just wanted to get my food delivered to my door. Makes life so much easier when I can just pick up the box and sink my teeth into the chicken. I don't even have to leave my house on Peytonville. Dang. Boy, I need to speed up a little bit. That's better. So that's what someone that from Ireland, or his country, basically put people in bondage. Well, the English did. And then they came over here and said, thanks, guys. Right? Well, you know, the Irish, which me being half Irish, I understand it halfway. And then being half English, I understand the other side. And then being a Native American, I'm like, hey, man, what about the Native Americans? I mean, the reason why Bono did that was because he was getting a lot of Americans on his side. Not only that, he was making a lot of money. You know, outside is America. But he was making a lot of money from America. But he knows America's wrong. What about the Native Americans, buddy? Huh? Do you give them a salute? Ireland's okay, you know. But the natives here, you know, watch out. Now, I'm not necessarily completely against the English either. But then again, England, watch out. Because we got Native Americans over here. They don't even get through school. They're poor. They have no social security. They're born on reservations. They're treated like trash. What about those people? He's over there saluting the military from America. What about those people that were kicked off their land and they cried the long way to nowhere, right? They just had a long cry. What about the Native Americans, Bono? I'm really not anti-American, but let me tell you this. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of a bully country bullying people around. I'm tired of it, you know? And it's not going to be about love it or leave it. It's going to be about love me or leave it. Does that make sense? Student driver right there. He'll learn. Love me or leave it. The country doesn't have a family anymore. The country is divided because they're killing unborn babies, and the military supports that. Are you going to support a military that's going to kill a baby? They just did right now. They just killed an unborn baby. Just now. You're going to support that military that kills unborn babies? Just now they killed another one. Just now they killed another one. A woman laid down and was convinced to kill her baby just now. An unborn baby in her belly just now. You're going to support that? I don't support a military. I don't support the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine that supports abortion. I support a liberty union of fighters. They're called fighters. And you learn to love me, you learn to love to fight. You learn to love me, you learn to love to fight. Fight for the unborn. Let them live. So am I creating a revolution? I am the revolution. Do you know they have abortion clinics near military bases and in some on military bases? You're going to support a military that's going to kill unborn babies? Let me tell you something. That military is the reason why they're killing unborn babies. It's because of the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. They're the ones that support abortion. And they're the reasons why they can kill unborn babies. If you support that military, you're going to burn. You're going to burn right in hell. If you support that military, you're going to burn in hell. You support people that assault other people. The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, they assault and kill the innocent. You support the military, you support that, you're going to hell. We're approaching July 4th. And what I want to say is that I don't support the United States military. I don't support any of the branches because they're going to go to hell for killing unborn babies. I support the liberty fighters and the constitutionalists that will stand up against the bully. And don't forget the evil National Guard. The National Guard will execute you if you try to prevent abortion. So if you support abortion, they're applauding you. If you're anti-abortion, the National Guard will kill you if you try to stop it. They will. The National Guard will take arms against you for trying to stop abortion. You're going to support a National Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or National Guard, or Coast Guard that supports killing unborn babies? Because that's who you're going to have to stop to save the babies. Any police officer that supports abortion's going right to hell. That flag right there is as evil as the Nazi flag. That right there. They support killing unborn babies. Every single one of these flags should be taken down. But Keller's a bunch of cowards. That's where I'm at right now, Keller. Town Hall's right over there. They have these American flags. They're all evil. And they're killing babies. You stop that flag, then you can save babies. Because listen, let me tell you something. You're never going to have a family until you stop that flag. That flag is trying to murder you. See it? They support killing children. They are killing unborn babies. Stop them. Take action. You can do it by take arms against the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. You can actually take arms against them. You have the right to form your own militia. So you have the right to fight back. Take arms and save the babies. So join me in the fight against abortion. Destroy the military of the United States. And do that now. Teach this lady to stop being a hog. Destroy them. Take arms. If you don't, then they'll kill your babies. And while we're at it, impeach Biden. Save the babies. Impeach Biden and put him on trial as a murderer. Impeach Kamala Harris and put her on trial as a murderer for supporting abortion. Take arms. Join the fight and join liberty. Save the babies. Tomorrow is July 4th of 2021. All the constitutionalists, put down your beer. Start getting in shape. If you want to save unborn babies, then learn to fight or become this. Become lazy people that stuff their mouths. Learn to fight for the unborn babies. If you don't, then they'll kill your baby. Hey, listen, let me tell you, when the guy was running around saying the redcoats are coming, they called him crazy too. His name was Paul Revere. And guess what? Paul Revere saved a few babies. Because the English would have kicked in the door and killed his babies. Join the fight, join liberty, impeach Biden, impeach Kamala Harris. They're murderers. Stop abortion. Do you know why Trump did what he did and January 6th happened? Trump did it because they were killing babies. And he knew that there was no other way but to do what they did. Thought I heard a siren. The sound of liberty. That's going to be the sound of liberty. Save the babies. There they go. They're cowards with guns. They're going to go do the devil's deed. Save the babies. So there's a million ways to fight. But if you have to take arms against them, don't let them come in. They'll hear when they come banging on your door with their papers in their hands to take away your family. You tell that lethal weapon carrying son of a gun, you tell him. So soon there'll be blood on the streets. The blood will run. You'll hear this outside your house. Soon there'll be blood on the streets, and that blood will liberate the babies that are being killed right now because of Biden. And because of Kamala Harris. Save America and save the babies. You gotta fight. So there'll be blood in the street. We won't call it America anymore. We'll call it the land of the babies. I grew up on this street right here. This is where I pretended like I was in Back to the Future. Right? But I'm not a boy anymore. It's time to fight. So you cowards that are just gonna sit there and laugh while a surgeon goes into a woman's womb and murders a child. And guess who supports that? Biden supports it, and Kamala Harris supports it. And they're both murderers. Anyone that supports abortion will burn in hell. And I care for you, brother, and I care for you, sister. So stop abortion. I used to run down that hill to Lane Street right there. Me and a preacher boy would run down that hill full speed as fast as we could. I know why they ran in, and they're gonna run in again. I support those that save the lives of unborn babies. I hate those that support abortion. So there's a revolution going on right now. Right here, right now. A lot of people will just kind of sit there. It'll grow, and it'll grow, and it'll grow. And then they'll come for your family. Remember, when they knock on that door to come for your family. So if you show support to my channel, I will also put money into this rehabilitation hospital in Texas of Keller. And I'll also put Linda in there. Because Linda went through a lot of hell in her life. And she drinks up to 15 beers a day. Anywhere between 10 to 15 beers a day. That's a daily. So that's more than like 70 plus beers a week. Sometimes, even more than that. It is killing Linda. and she's a horrible alcoholic. Her roommate has problems as well, or her ex-roommate, as I call him. And I pray for him as well.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
The major problem with alcoholics is they live on the denial street, right? They have a major problem with alcohol. And she needs rehabilitation, and she needs it quick. If you ignore this channel and you don't give to PayPal, then she's not going to get help, because she doesn't have the money to go into rehab, which is very, very expensive. If you're a church and you're watching this, you have a chance to save a life. One life is worth it. One life is worth it. It's worth all your trouble. And you can actually get her into rehabilitation and get her clean. Because a horrible alcoholic needs rehabilitation. They need a whole clinic to help them become free of their bondage. If you just sit around and do nothing, she'll die. She'll die of alcoholism. I have a friend, her name was Megan. She's dead of alcoholism. She died. She lost the battle because no one really helped. No one cared. They didn't know her name, and she's dead. She used to live in Hawaii and all kinds of stuff. She had gone through horrible bondage. I ask you to care. You can give to the church all you want, but you're not going to be helping any alcoholics in doing that. If you give to my channel, you're going to be saving a life. And I promise you that money will go into her rehabilitation, because she's a horrible alcoholic and she's about to go on a binge. Please help her, because July 4th is coming and I don't want to see her suffer anymore. She admitted to me that she does up to 15 beers a day. She'll drink 15 beers a day. I am anti-abortion, but I'm also pro-life. So I support the life of all lives, even alcoholics. You think Biden and Kamala Harris cares? No. They're not going to give a single penny to my show. They don't care. They only care about their lost cause. They want people to be alcoholics. They want people smoking and drinking. You think Kamala Harris gave a single penny to my show? Do you think Biden's going to give a single penny? No. Do you think Trump will? He might. Trump could help put Linda Gray into rehabilitation and save her life, because she's a horrible alcoholic and she needs help right now. Today is July 3rd of 2021. How fast can we get her into rehab so she doesn't kill herself with drugs and alcohol? She needs help now. You can actually help by just giving a little bit, and that little bit will add up, and I'll put that into the rehabilitation so that she can become clean. See, what they say to me is that, Cole, we just want you to get a good career choice and laugh it off. And in secret, they go buy a case of beer and kill themselves and just laugh among this beer, which is washing through their blood system and toxic, right? Toxicity is going through their blood system every day. They are slowly killing themselves with alcohol. And we can help them with forming a rehab. All you have to do is help by taking action. You can make a comment. You got these extremists that make horrible comments against my channel. Help an alcoholic and give to the PayPal. It's PayPal me. So it's paypal.me/Cole Spivey. And you can help Linda by doing that. And I care for Linda because God wants me to. My father isn't going to give a single penny to my show. Not a single penny. Because he doesn't care about anyone but himself and his selfish, disgusting addict of a wife that he thinks is really his wife, who she's actually slowly draining him. He doesn't care about the show because he's selfish. But you can care and give money and help Linda fight alcoholism. She's a woman. If Kamala Harris is so feminist, Fran Lebowitz, if she's such a feminist, why didn't she give a little bit of money to help us get her in rehab, right? Any feminist that's out there would support this show because I'm trying to help a lady get off of alcoholism. I'm trying to help a lady kick alcohol, okay? I'm trying to help a lady no longer be an alcoholic and to become a godly woman and she needs rehab now. We can call it Angel Fire Rehab. We can build that rehab that's anti-drug and anti-alcohol. And Linda can be one of the first patients. All you have to do is give to the PayPal. I'll put it right across here. Just give to the PayPal. It's paypal.me/Colt Spivey. You'll be starting a rehabilitation center for Linda, who's suffering horribly from alcoholism. So why am I mad at the president right now? First of all, he's not the president. But why am I mad at Biden? Because Biden is choosing not to help me, right? He must give to my PayPal. And we must help someone survive. Because if she dies on my clock, if she dies on your clock, it's because you did nothing. You sat there and did nothing. She's an alcoholic, no big deal, right? Stop her alcoholism and give to my channel. I just put the PayPal right there. You can help. You can rehabilitate somebody and start a great cause, because I want to start this rehabilitation. I want to start this rehab center, this rehabilitation center. I want to start it. All right. So people can go to rehab and they can get out of their addiction and their bondage. They live in denial. She needs to wake up. She's in denial. She's tremoring because she's trying to withdraw from alcoholism. It's very hard for her. It's hurting her. And they have medicines and they have all kinds of things that can help her through this, because she's trying to kick alcoholism and she's going through withdrawals. And you can help her by giving to my channel, and I can find medical help. It doesn't matter if I'm slow or not. It does not matter. She needs help, and I'm sick of the president sitting in the White House doing nothing and not helping anybody. I'm sick of a lot of things, and I'm sick of this lady, this vice president that's not doing anything. They're not doing anything. They're just celebrating their authority. They can help. See, why don't you send money to real people that are in crisis? That's what's making me mad, is that money is going to environmental causes that aren't really helping people that are in too much trouble. And we need to help her because she's far over her head in alcoholism. And if you ignore this, it's a sin. Shame on you. And this place looks like a start for possible rehab. Not gonna hurt you anymore. Yeah, there's a rehab sign right there.